Hey there, I'm Alan. Welcome to the Stillmind collection.
And I'm Jay. We're really glad you could join us today.
You know, today's idea is actually quite simple, but it's quietly powerful. It's really about time and how we're actually using it.
It reminds me of what the Dalai Lama shares in the Meditation of Living. Listen to this. Common sense shows that human life is short-lived, and that it is best to make of our brief sojourn on this earth something that is useful to oneself and others.
Wow, that lands softly, but it hits deep, doesn't it?
It really does. It sticks with you.
It leads to that much deeper question, not just how busy am I, but what is actually worth doing with the time I have?
Right, because we spend so much of our lives just chasing things. Goals, achievements, recognition.
Or we just get caught in the noise, scrolling, worrying, and comparing ourselves to everyone else.
And sometimes we don't even realize we're being pulled by these ego-driven goals.
Exactly, things that feel so urgent in the moment, but they don't actually last.
This teaching gently redirects us.
It's not about forcing us to give everything up. It's more of an invitation to look a bit more clearly.
If time is limited, then maybe the real focus is this: living in a way that is meaningful, beneficial, and intentional.
And useful doesn't have to mean being constantly productive, right?
Yeah, it's more like, are we growing? Are we contributing? Are we reducing harm, even in tiny ways?
Are we creating something that goes beyond just a temporary hit of pleasure? I actually had a small experience recently that brought this home for me.
What happened?
I was having dinner with a close friend, but I realized I kept checking my phone. Just a habit.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, and suddenly it just hit me. This moment is limited. This specific conversation, this connection, it won't ever come back in quite the same way.
Oh, wow. That kind of awareness changes everything.
It did. I put the phone away, and I really listened. I wasn't even thinking about what to say next. I was just there.
And how did that feel?
Simple, but it felt meaningful. Later on, I realized that might have been the most useful thing I did all day.
I love that. It wasn't some big achievement, but it was real.
It's that realization that nothing external is going to last forever.
When we live as if each moment could be our last, everything suddenly comes into sharper focus. It quietly shifts how we look at the world.
It goes from what can I get to what can I give.
From how much time do I have to how am I using what I already have?
From what feels good right now to what truly matters.
Maybe that's the whole point. A meaningful life isn't built from these giant achievements alone. It's built from small, intentional moments.
Moments where we choose presence over distraction, care over indifference, and purpose over just habit.
And the good news is, we don't have to wait.
We can begin right here, today.
All right, it's time for our daily reflection. Take a moment and just ask yourself.
When you hear that word useful, what actually comes to your mind? Is it about hitting a metric or getting approval from others? Or is it something deeper, a sense of inner growth and the quiet ripple of a positive impact? Here's the truth. Caring for others shouldn't come at the cost of losing yourself. Are you fueling your own light, or are you just burning the candle at both ends, hoping the flame lasts?
What am I holding on to that might not even matter in the short life I've been given?
And finally, what is one small thing I can do today that benefits someone, including myself? So, take care of your mind, do something useful, and just notice the ripples. They're already spreading.
This is Stillmind Collection, Calm within, impact beyond.
We'll see you next time.